This game is mostly peaceful.
Woo!
I'm going to lower the world's population.
Oh, big deal. I'm taking you down, rapist.
I did not have sexual relations with that saxophone.
And by the way, I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid. I know where the power is.
We're rolling. Oh shit, he's not rolling. Rolling.
Rizzing. Sorry.
Rizzler. Wiggler.
Oh,
Wiggler. Sorry, if it sounds like I have anxiety, I do.
Yeah.
It's because I'm really dealing with some really bad problems.
We've got some deep-seated,
It's some sickening shit
shameful secrets
that I have to keep.
that are being kept.
So that's why my voice probably sounds like that.
Right. It's been
So-
it's been almost 2 weeks, I think, since we did this. I think it was 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah, I got sick.
Yeah, you got the COVID or
sick.
something. You got
I don't know. I
pseudo-COVID.
really don't know what it was, but
Wait, did you test yourself?
no.
Motherfucker.
Was I supposed to?
Yes, you're supposed to test yourself. That's the only thing you're supposed to do, bro. Like
They
now,
stopped giving me free tests.
well, you say, "Hey, Cam, I need."
I never lost smell. I never got a temperature. The only thing that happened to me was I threw up.
Look, they got COVID that does all sorts of shit now. So you just take the test and it tells you yes or no.
All right, I'll take one. I'll take one tomorrow.
Okay, good. Now that
I
you're
swear.
feeling better.
I swear I'll take one
now that
tomorrow.
you're feeling better. Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could defeat this.
No, really, but it's cool. Yeah, because now you don't know whether or not you've had it. So, well, you know you've had it before.
So I've never actually ever tested positive.
Oh
I've just
my
only been.
God.
I've only ever had like negatives, or I think I had one that was like it wouldn't go through, but Brooke tested positive, and I felt just like how she did. So I
Okay.
took that as my positive.
So for my second time doing COVID, I did the same thing. My girlfriend got sick. I got sick. She tested positive. I tested negative. But I just sent a picture of her test to my work, and I was like, "Hey, I need like 10 days off."
Yeah, there you go. No, I sat on this couch,
Yeah.
and I was laying there, and I really thought, I was like, oh man, this is what it feels like, probably like before you die. Because I never felt the way I felt. It was, oh man, it was insane.
I get you, dude.
It was the worst sickness I've ever been through.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was whatever they did in that lab, they did it right.
Yeah,
they made
no,
a good fucking product.
They tried to make a chemical weapon, and they did.
Yeah, it wrecked. I mean, but not long though.
And honestly, why not own up to that on like right away? Be like,
I
yeah,
know.
we made the fucking sickest virus,
Yeah, it's
dude.
like, yeah, sorry,
We
oh, you
made
guys
the
can't do
best
that?
one.
Oh yeah, you know. But that would have been also like, that would have been like, dude, imagine Fauci like owning up, like being like, we made the fucking sickest virus. Like,
We made it. Fuck you.
down with you. Yeah.
Holy
it's-
shit.
Oh my god.
Or like, they literally could have just figured out who leaked it and then just like crucified that guy.
Well, I think like early on it was like it was leaked. It was just the whole
Yeah.
till up until like probably like less than 6 months ago. It was like, no, I think that came from like a thing, but it's like it's out now that it came from the fucking
Okay.
lab.
Yeah,
But for a while, like it was like, no, this thing came from lab, and everybody was like, no, it didn't.
I know. Yeah.
And they were just fine to just no, you didn't, no, it didn't.
Mhm.
Like they were just like, no,
Yeah.
it didn't.
No, and like my stepdad, I've told you before, my stepdad is a believer that he's like, I think it came from a bat, and I'm like, I don't think it's okay for you to even say that. Like that's just
Well, you can be like, correct, but it was a bat that was captured by
Okay.
virologists or whatever. the
yeah,
fuck
and
they're
they were
called.
fucking doing experiments on it. Yeah, or
So-
yeah, and then I now that I think it, like now that I give it a second to think, like even if you found the first guy that leaked the fucking virus, it would also probably be someone else's fault that he even got contaminated in the first place. And then also they're all working on this fucking chemical weapon, so they're all to blame. So it's like, really, who do you fucking crucify? But I feel like if they just found the guy who like walked out with the gloves on that had fucking COVID on it or whatever. Like, I feel like they could have just put him on the news and fucking like defamed him. And then that way they wouldn't have had to lie about all this shit with the vaccines and like where it came from and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like then they could have just had a scapegoat to be like, well, it's this motherfucker's problem. He's the whole reason. I could see like memes being made about it and shit, like about the guy. Like, I don't know. But instead we just get on a gaslighting campaign and shit.
Golly,
Not cool, dude.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it's really not cool. It was so
Seriously not cool.
You want to know what is kind of cool though? I found this out today.
What?
Osama bin Laden has a fucking goth son.
No way.
Dude, I mean, this is coming from Twitter.
Osama bin Laden.
Dude, I screenshotted it. It was,
Nice.
dude, look at this guy.
Oh, sick.
I mean, this is what they're calling goth. I don't really necessarily think it's like goth.
No, I think that's
It's
like more like
like
that's like more like 70s
like-
rocker, honestly.
yeah, like Creed or something. I don't know.
well, yeah. But
don't know.
he's a little hard. He's a little I don't know.
Yeah, it's nuts. I'm trying to think of what. Oh, fuck it. I was telling Cam today. So while I was sick, I was home alone. When you're home alone, you get fucking bored and you're like pent up and you're just like whatever, you know, like you need to maintenance
Oh, God.
yourself.
You need to self-care yourself.
Dude, you have to. It's very
This
necessary.
is not okay.
So I hit the old P Hub, and I was just scrolling through the homepage, and I seen this thing. It said baby mama interrupts blah blah blah, like something about the baby, like the guy is cheating or whatever. And I was like,
Hot.
God,
You know,
I kind of have like
so
a weird.
hot,
I have
right?
like a weird thing for like, but it normally needs to be the lady that's the cheater. Like it's never really like, you know what I mean? Just because it's like a sick like, oh, I would hate that, but it's like a weird. I don't know. It's weird. It's fucking weird. I don't know.
So that means that okay, so you're like playing with the cuck fantasy a little bit.
You know what? I guess in a sick way maybe.
So like a good way, if you want to like stop watching porn, a good way to like stop watching porn is to be like, if I'm watching two people have sex, then I'm the cuck. Right?
Fuck.
You know what I mean? Like then, so if you really want to stop. there you
Well, I
go.
mean, I could go like half porn and just hit the, you know.
The chatterbait.
Oh God,
It's
dude,
like-
that stuff's nuts.
Like if she's doing it to herself,
do you
is
think
that,
people are really clicking those? I mean, there has to be.
well,
some dudes
chatterbait's
that-
a real website.
No, I know, but like, do you think there's dudes that are real? Like, I mean, yeah, they are obviously they're going hard on it. I
Yeah,
I
there's
couldn't
people
even
that
imagine
spend-
clicking on them because I'm anything on there. I'm like afraid to touch anything there. I'm like, this is bad. Like this is the only thing I'm clicking is the search bar and the fucking video. Everything else I'm like nervous about.
I'm pretty sure it's a legit website. I had to do some research for myself one time. I'm pretty sure
I
it's
know
legit.
Cam Soda.
No, I don't know what that is, but
That's a sketchy LA one.
yeah, that sounds like really sketchy.
it's
Fucking
bad-
like
bad
Jug
time in
World.
my life.
Remember Jug World?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know Jug World because of you.
yeah, I know. I tanked my sister's laptop, age 10.
Dude, how many
Fuck.
laptops have fallen?
You
You know what I
millions,
mean?
probably.
I at least have
Like,
2 family laptops that I ruined.
Man.
Like completely like they don't work. It's
And
not workable.
Why at age 10 was I watching Tight White Teen versus BBC? Like age 10. Okay.
Dude, I wouldn't know the name, but I know enough of it that I can like pretty vividly remember the very first actual porn I ever saw. And I know exactly where I was. I was in that old Vancouver house, the cul-de-sac one. I was in the office room. My sister and like a couple of her friends. Like I was like barely old enough to like watch, like to be like, all right, here we can be home
No
alone.
way.
And so they were in there. I'm in the office. I fucking locked the door, and I just remember I wouldn't even know where I went, but I remember it was literally like a club party orgy type thing, and it was like full club. And I just remember like thinking like, wow, like at that time, like, is this the club? Because that's sick.
That's like, yeah, that's exactly what the club is. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Holy shit. And how old were you? Over 10 or what?
yeah, I was probably 11 or 12. I had to have been.
Okay.
Because I didn't start jerking off till 6th grade. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even like, I was horny, but like I never thought about it.
I used to do it, but I don't know if I knew what I was doing when I was a kid. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I did. Like,
and then I remember at a certain point I started feeling bad after I did it. I was like,
I never felt bad for jacking off.
I was like,
always
man,
just felt like I needed that.
I remember specifically one time my parents were taking me home from seeing Avatar, the Blue People movie. Not the bad Avatar, the Last Airbender movie, but the Blue People movie. James Cameron, critically acclaimed, beautiful film. He went to the bottom of the ocean.
He's got some things to say about the submersible.
Yes. Fucking, I remember watching the movie, having such a great time in the movie with my parents. And like on the car ride home, I was thinking in my head, I was like, wow, my parents took me out to a movie, and how do I repay them? By jerking off. Like I'm such a bad person. I'm such a bad kid. Like I felt like really guilty for masturbing, you know?
Yeah, I've never felt any guilt.
Oh man,
I
don't know why. It just
okay,
I think it's a sin, I think.
This is nuts. Oh, I totally forgot what I was even talking about, but fuck that. This is even more nuts. I used to spaz jerk.
Like you get so mad.
Dude, not even us. I guess, yes, it was mad. So like, I remember specifically, I'm sure it was with like multiple video games, but it was specifically MX versus ATV Unleashed. I would like lose a race or something, and like in my head, I'd be like, haha, fuck you guys. I could just jack off.
No fucking no.
And I swear, I'd hit a beat, and then I'd go back.
Felt like the coolest guy in the world.
Dude, I was just like in my head, like I was like creating like an ego with the other racers. Like, fuck you guys. You can never do this. Like, dude, it was insanity.
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna
just
go
popped
fuck
into my
myself.
Head.
Like,
that just popped into my head. Like, that's fucking nuts.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
That's so insane to just spaz jerk a fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's so fucking crazy.
So I want to know. I mean,
Sick.
I feel like people are getting more and more like sexually deviant as time progresses. Like, there weren't like furries or like anything like that like in the 70s, 80s, maybe 90s. I don't know, but there weren't furries back then. Like at age 10. Kids would maybe find their dad's nudie mag. Maybe you'd see nips. Yeah. Maybe you'd never see lips. You'd definitely never see like they'd be
I've grabbed
clothed.
Some of the old, but like I have some old Playboys. It sucks.
Yeah, like
it's literally just like boobs that kind of look cartoon. So it's weird.
Yeah, so
but cameras suck.
But I want to know, like, yeah, it's all like grainy. It's like blurry.
It's like almost like I don't know. This might not even be real.
So, but I want to know. There's no way that is the same like intensity or dopamine release in your brain as a 10-year-old kid. There's no way that seeing that magazine is the same as going on fucking P-Hub as a 10-year-old. Like so it has to be like an exponential difference in dopamine release or whatever the fuck, because like I feel like it's just contributed to people like becoming more and more like fucked in the head.
Yeah, no, it's I remember seeing some fucked up shit like growing up, like the E-Bombs World shit. Like there was this like website like that my friend Greg told me about. It's called reallyfuckedupshit.com. And it literally was called that.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And you would just see like, that's where I saw like my first like, it was the video title was like 50 cal to the head or something. And it was like a sniper fucking shooting a dude through the window. And then they like run down the hill.
Yeah.
And then like go down and the dude's head is like half off.
Oh my God.
It's fucked up. And I remember seeing that, and like every time, like I would never be like, whoa. I would always click that shit off because I'd be like, that fucked me up. But
yeah.
Then at another point, then like not maybe that night but like another day, I would get into like 3 guys, 1 hammer. And like you see that, and then you're like, you're watching these 2 dudes fuck this guy up with a hand, like literally killing a guy.
Yeah.
And you're middle school, like you're like young. You're young as hell.
Like it has to fuck you up.
So
like,
that, and then going to like porn, it's you know, it's the same like, whoa.
I know.
But it's
it's like you
dude, maybe the internet's fucking people up.
Like
and medicine, but
like I don't know. Like they had like horror movies, they had action movies that were gory, but like they didn't have bestgore.com. Like they didn't have like fucking like all this insane shit.
And
like
those were movies, at least.
yeah,
Like this shit was like we were seeing real life.
yeah, or like I mean, I've fucking been on Discord with my friends and like they're watching like fucking factory worker accidents and shit, and like fucking or like a guy falls from like a second story onto a pole or something. Like that shit's like gut wrenching. Like we have a rule where we don't watch anything with like animals or kids because like that's just fucked. But like they'd play like videos of like stoning of pedophiles in like villages and shit like that. Like
Jesus.
like or like there was one that actually I saw on Instagram where this girl was riding on the back of a motorcycle and the guy like slows down and she like hops off and like just shoots these people and then gets back on, and like there was some like story or like lore behind it or something. Like she was like apparently it was some dude that like abused her or something. I don't know if that's even true, but like so
It's
I was
still
like
insane.
I know I was like fuck
It's
yeah,
insane.
cool,
Like the
but
amount of debt, like dude, with the whole fucking new war shit is insane. But
yeah, we're gonna get a lot more like fucking war porn for sure.
And you know the thing though that's weird with the stoning is, couldn't you just like keep running?
Yeah, they're like usually like walking away and just getting like pounded with stones in the head and shit. Like
It just seems like if you just run really fast, everybody would have to catch up to you, and eventually like you're gonna throw one that's like goes far enough to where like once you're running and.
Well, I guess apparently they turn to pedophilia because they're not the fastest runners in the village. So it's like it actually works out pretty well for the villagers that want to stone them because they're like, oh well, the slowest guys are always pedophilizing, so we can just stone them.
Dude, could you imagine fucking like modern day cops, like modern day cop like using excessive force by the stoning? It's like you went into the wrong hut. They're just like, wait, he's got a stick. And just like unnecessary stonings.
He's got a sling.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
Those bros just using excessive force. Just fucking.
Fuck, dude.
What the?
Infantry battalion.
Yeah, it's
I heard you motherfuckers looking for a sect to serve.
the Aquaman actor strong guy is a pedophile. No likes. No likes? Anybody there? Oh man.
Is anybody out there?
You see this?
What the fuck? Should put Jose up in the closet then.
So the batteries died.
The batteries died.
Yeah,
The batteries died, and we got distracted. That's okay.
we started hanging out.
Maybe we'll make some kind of intermission thing.
We got rowdy.
We got a little too rowdy.
Yeah, it was
A little too silly.
so many funny things though.
Been listening to a lot of Outkast. Apparently, so is my sister Ashley.
Did you listen to Andre's new flute album yet?
No, I haven't. No, I only like listening to the music that he made when he was gay.
Is that confirmed?
No, he's never gay, but he does have some really good outfits in a lot of music videos.
What's that one line? Colder than a polar bear's toenail.
That's Big Boy, but yeah, he said cooler than a polar bear's toenails.
It's crazy.
Oh hell, there you go again talking that shit. Ben Cona's like I was a curb, I struck a nerve. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Outkast, and I've been trying to think of people who are in the modern day that have the same kind of energy or the same kind of like quality. I don't know. And then I was listening to that.
Trippie Red.
I was no, on my way here, I was listening because there's a couple of Outkast songs that I've been listening to where I was like, this reminds me of this Bobby Rapson Corbin album, the Couch Potato album.
Yeah. Welcome to the Hell Zone.
Yeah, that one, and like Better Than the Internet, and like all that shit.
Girl, you tripping?
And Burden's a really good one on there. They have like this like crazy like dubstep kind of beat. It's like I don't know. It's wild, but yeah, I would say Bobby Raps is there's a lot of fucking verses he delivers that are just he carries the same kind of, I don't know, like swagger as Andre, but and he has like the same like level of like quality versatility, because people are versatile, but they're not really good singers. They're not really, I don't know, but like he can do so much.
It's crazy. Maybe he's right where he wants to be, but I feel like that dude could be.
He could be huge. Yeah.
If I like with just the right, I don't know how to like push it, but maybe it's not. Maybe at the same time, it's not for everybody. But I fucking think he's awesome.
Yeah, I think he makes stuff that anyone could enjoy.
That's
I mean,
what I think. He's got the
thing,
like
it
he
factor,
can
yeah.
like that thing you said, like the versatility, like he can just do so much.
And the amount of stuff where you can recognize there's like sounds that he makes in his songs that are just his voice, but you
It's
can tell
so
that he's
fucking
manipulating
cool.
it. Like
in his latest album,
Oh my God.
he did a like there's this one song I can't remember what it is, but he does these like voice, or I think it's called Fuzzy
okay,
or Wuzzy or yeah, it's like Fuzzy or something. But
yeah,
he does these like sound effect guys like in the back, like, and it reminds me of something like the Muppets would have done, but it's so fucking like it's so sick. It's
nice.
I don't know. The dude is awesome.
Yeah, no, I fucking love it. But yeah, no, I was trying to like, I don't know, come up with something profound to say to connect the two artists, but that's really all I could come up with.
I mean, I know exactly what you mean.
But yeah, no, I mean, if I could, I feel like I want to make like a playlist now of like one after the other, like Outkast, Bobby Raps, because like then people can see what I'm saying. But if I can,
Yeah, I finished this. I might spilled beans.
there you go. Oh my God, no. Shameful secrets are meant to be kept under wraps.
Bobby Raps.
Bobby Raps. It's not even your secret or my secret.
I know,
it's just somebody that we know.
I've honestly been thinking about saying that for like the last like almost whole time we started.
How many monthly listeners do we get?
Dude, plenty. But it's all about what the critics are saying. It's all that matters.
Yeah, and so far nothing. So, but
No,
we'll
we got
get there.
we
Yeah.
got like 60 on the first one, I think.
Oh, for YouTube, yeah,
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
Audio I haven't actually checked in a sec.
I know, because like
I'd rather
I mean,
not.
I post shit on Spotify, man. I'm getting 1-2 monthly listeners, maybe 2. It depends on if the ex is checking up on me. Rarely does she ever. If you're listening, I mean, if you even care,
Yeah.
like, no, but SoundCloud's been popping off. That's good.
Sick.
Every upload's getting a couple hundred.
That
at
song,
least.
still, I've heard nothing back from them.
For what?
For the bleeding one. The one
Oh.
that they copyrighted or whatever. They're like, this is so-and-so song. Remember it's like some chick rapper?
Yeah, but we should get on your computer, because I've disputed things like that before, and they just let you re-upload it. So you might just have to re-upload it. But I don't know. But because like I've uploaded something, it's like, hey, this guy has a copyright on that song. He doesn't have a copyright. It's like most of the time they bought that beat or whatever, and so it's just the AI program in SoundCloud picking up that you guys use the same beat. So, but there's no way for you, when you're uploading a song to SoundCloud, there's no way for you to like let SoundCloud know, yes, I own all of the material here if it's used again, like the new. So I don't know how they opt into it or whatever, but yeah, no, I have. There was like this like
SoundCloud headquarters, I'm gonna come to you with a gun.
Alleged, metaphorically,
Metaphorically, like a gun, like going underneath.
Yes, we're gonna work within your system to help resolve this issue.
Acronym.
Yes. But yeah, no, I remember uploading a song a couple times on like multiple different accounts, and it got struck for this like Iranian fucking guy, and it was the worst like off-key bullshit that I've ever heard in my life.
No.
Like, yeah, like, but
The Iranian guy?
Yeah, he was like
What?
trying to be a little peep, but he was Arabian, and
I got nukes in the back.
yeah.
It's the ladies playing with.
Oh, okay. I'm like, something's squeaking. I was like, you don't have a parakeet. What's
They're
going on?
praying they catch a rat.
The voices are back. But yeah, no, you just dispute that shit. It goes away. Yeah.
I'm finna do that. Um, God damn, I feel so bad that this thing fucking died again.
Yeah, well,
We're all going. It's full batteries now. Thank you, Duracell.
it'll be a very versatile podcast. There will be multiple.
This, this whole ride probably. You know what I mean? The whole ride's gonna be versatile.
Yes,
We got live animals in it.
I know. Yeah, I know.
We're just kind of doing this as we go.
I like it. It's like we have like a fly on the wall in a hangout sesh with
Yeah.
your pups.
With the ladies. I love the ladies. She's so sweet. Yeah, it's all right, so before we started talking about other stuff, I was talking about when I was sick, I had to self-heal. And so I was just going through all this I don't know, I was just going through this stuff. I hit the fucking
The baby mama.
the baby
interrupts
mama
the baby daddy.
or it's like interrupts the blow. I don't know, whatever. And normally I'm not a guy that will just ever watch a video that's just had, but I was like, all right, I'll indulge. It's I'm strictly just here for business. I'm not even gonna And
Like,
so,
hey, I'm the fourth party here. I don't even. I'm
Don't
really,
mind me.
Don't involve me in your drama. You're like talking to the fucking. You're talking to the screen. Like, hey, this has nothing to do with me, man.
hey, it's not
I'm
my
just here
phone.
for-
That's not my phone. Don't get mad at me. Because she literally like got mad. Was like, you're ruining the video. So I'm watching this, and for a little bit, I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, man, that face looks kind of nuts. I'm like, I click on the profile because it's the same name that's in the video. I'm not going to disclaim the name because that'll just give it away. I go to the account. I look at the about. Doesn't say anything suspect. So I'm like, oh, okay, Tammy is fine. And I go through, I'm like just like looking at the videos real quick. Boom, I see one where it's like turned around, nuts hanging.
Oh man.
So the name said blah blah blah, like baby mama interrupts, blah 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 blah, and then in parentheses Tammy 10-inch. And I see that it's a blowjob video. I'm like, oh shit, she can throw 10 inches. That's insane. And I'm like, dude, and fucking 10-inch dick is insane too. Like, what the fuck? And so I'm like, oh, she can fucking take 10 inches. That's nuts.
But then you looked at his equipment.
Yeah. And so I'm like, look, so I see that and I honestly like, that's truly what I thought. I was like, whoa. And so I clicked on it and then I'm like watching and I'm like looking, I was like, something clicked in my head once I was like looking at the face. And I was like, oh, fuck. And so I go and I look at the about and I don't see nothing. There's nothing that's going to tell me that it's a TG. And I'm like, okay. And I scroll through the videos and that's when I just seen nuts hanging.
Man.
It was insane. I was like, fuck, man. I literally like audibly said, fuck. And I was like, God damn it, dude. Like, what the
my
fuck?
God.
And you know what made so much sense after that? So I got an ad, which I never do, like, I always like delete, like, I would never like not delete my history. So there's, I don't think they can like create anything, but no, I start using the private. I start using the private now.
Okay.
Once you told me, I didn't know about that.
I was like, dude, like, yeah,
I didn't even know about
I don't know when we had this conversation. It was like probably a few weeks ago, but I was
Yeah,
like,
I've
I
been
was
using
like,
it
yeah,
since.
dude, if you ever like look up anything, sometimes I'll look up like,
Yeah,
when I was with my girlfriend, I was looking up on Reddit. I was looking up like relationship problems Reddit posts, like to try to see like if I was crazy or if she was crazy or who was the problem. Like, because I was like that desperate for a solution, turning to Reddit. Imagine turning to Reddit.
There
for-
might be
to solve your
some
relationship.
good in there. I'm telling you.
I was like, I would look up like questions about like, just anything like infidelity wise. But
Hey, ask me, buddy.
like you have some experience.
Not recent. Not
No.
dude. It's like almost 5
You're
to 6
clean.
years clean.
I know I'm so happy for you. You're clean. And so am I, as I'm single. But fucking, Oh, but yeah, I was like, dude, yeah, you just fucking press the tab thing or whatever. It turns it to incognito.
Didn't
like,
even know.
That's been incognito mode has existed for a long fucking time. Like for a long fucking
So
time.
I know how to like I know about that on the like if I was on the computer.
Okay.
But with the phone,
Okay, good. At least you knew about that.
I'm still new on the phones, man. I'm still new money with the phone.
You know, these phones, they can do anything now.
Man, goddamn, I just figured, man, give me the pussy.
Oh. I thought it was a delivery.
No, but so I've been doing all that. So I'm sure they don't have anything curated to me.
Okay.
But I got every time, at least for me, I don't know, maybe it's not everybody. I feel like it's every time I click out like a video, for the first one, it gives me an ad. And it gave me an ad that said, you want to meet local transgender women and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, God damn, man, fucking hurry up.
You're like, oh, God, get this out of here.
Nothing against that. That's just for me. If like, that's not what I'm sexually attracted to. If you want to do that, that's fucking.
A woman is a
that's
woman.
Dope. Do whatever you want.
A woman is a woman.
That's whatever you think that is. You can do it. I don't give a fuck. But when I'm horny, that's not what I'm interested in. And I was just kind of like, and I just thought that was fucking weird. I was like, that's never happened to me. And I was like, not like necessarily offended, but I was like, what the fuck, dude? And then yeah, come to find out, that was my fault.
Yeah.
I was the one who I not intentionally, but I asked for it.
Well, also you did ask for it.
You know what I mean? Not intentionally.
Also, just so you know, though, just because you're on incognito mode doesn't mean it's like not traceable or anything. Like you don't have to clear your history. Is basically what you can guarantee with that.
But I don't like that because I don't. What if they put it somewhere? Like who's deleting that for me? You know what I mean?
So apparently you can still see it on like apparently somehow through your Wi-Fi company, you're able to access that. They might have to like pull those records for you or something like that. But
I mean, somebody's still gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Like so.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, they're digging for rats.
She's on the bed. She's literally digging.
Jesus Christ.
She's fucking nuts.
But no, so I mean, Apple sees that, Google sees that, Pornhub sees that, fucking anything
I'm fine with that, and I'm fine with my cable, and I'm fine, honestly, like I wouldn't, like if somebody saw it, I'm not that freaky. I mean, well, there's a couple weird things I like, but it's not like that weird. Like nothing that I'd be like extremely ashamed.
Like girl does a double kickflip and then lands on.
Maybe they're doing some meth in the video.
Oh my god.
That's as like insane as I go.
Maddie Healy, Ghetto Gaggers.
I mean, would people say that's really that nuts? Because it's
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well, there's a little bit of that. It's not like I'm not like a full indulgent. I haven't seen every video. I've seen a few.
Holy shit!
But they're all.
You're on like the
same.
like the 200th fucking tab of Pornhub. You haven't found the right video yet. You're just
so that was like
Jesus
middle school. I was
Christ.
super into porn when I was in middle school, but like now I literally can like I was even telling Brooke, I was like it's even enough for me sometimes if I just like if you're scrolling on it, it shows like a preview kind of or whatever, like it like screens like a little preview.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's even enough. Because I'm just there to just fucking do my thing real quick and be done. Like I'm not like sitting there like, oh, I need a good session. I'm like, let's do this fast. Let's go, fellas. Let's do this.
My fucking friend Nathaniel, he's like, I don't know. I'm like begging him to stop watching porn every day.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't be able to do it every day because
like I don't know. I think like I don't know. I think if you use porn, you can use porn in a healthy way, but fucking there's a lot of people that just get addicted to it and they don't even know that they're addicted to it. Like but I have a friend who fucking every single day you're watching porn. I feel like that's wrong.
So I'll just get way too horny, and it would be really hard. I mean, maybe there's certain times where I could get away with it, but it would be like way too much if I were to watch it every like.
Yeah.
If I were to hit one every single day,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not, dude. I'm 28.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, also you're in a committed relationship.
Yeah, and
too,
it's
so
like I don't know, like that's just sometimes it's just like, man, I need this. Like, I've been good.
I've got my good
Like
boy
honestly,
points
it's
saved up.
honestly like it really is. Like when I feel like I've been good, I'm like I deserve something.
Oh my god, got the good boy points saved
Yeah.
up. I'm cashing in. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, and like I don't know. But I mean, he stopped and he's a lot healthier. I mean, he's a lot happier. He
Oh,
stopped.
so he was fully engulfed.
Yeah, like he.
So does he have any like tales about like crazy holes he metaphorically fell into?
No, so there was one time where he got really drunk and he told us online, he was like, I might be bisexual. And we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, we love you no matter what you are, dude. But like, what, like, you might be bisexual. What are you talking about? And then like, we got into like the discussion of like, okay, so like, what are you into then? And he pretended like his computer died or something and then came back and like 20 minutes later and like said like that his kink was like he was into girls who wore heels or something like that, like, which is not like it's not freaky at all. Like, so there's people who, I mean, like, he's not that freaky of a dude apparently, and he was just watching porn every day. But I mean, he stopped watching porn every day and now he has a girlfriend and he's happy with that. I mean,
yeah, that's not even.
like, it's not freaky at all.
Yeah, no, that's not. That's
But he
not
was like
bad.
so embarrassed about that. Like, I feel like that's just a hyper feminine woman that he's interested in.
I feel
what-
like it would be worse if he liked the step sister shit or whatever.
yeah, or like
the-
some fucking weird freaky shit.
to me,
yeah.
those ones are a little bit more. But I feel like that's maybe like people that just maybe don't have a sibling. I mean, or maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know. But
Yeah,
I know
don't- that's-
specifically that's
that's
why
weird.
I'm 100% not even into it, because I would never be able to like jack off to something that I'm like, ew, like I have a like not necessarily a
Yeah.
stepsister, but like, ugh, like that's I don't know for me. Maybe other people's king, that's fine, whatever you like. But for me, that's why I'm like, to me, that's worse. But
Yeah, it's all just fucking. I mean, it's really just degenerate. It's just
and the
it's a-
bisexual thing to me is so odd.
Yeah,
I
and that's
underst-
another thing. I mean, that
But
porn like pushes is. I mean, it.
But I've also said the horniest dude. Like imagine a life where you're a single dude. And you go to a bar and you're trying to like you're like, oh, I'm a fucking girl tonight. And you know you're trying, you're doing like whatever, nothing works, and then you're like,
Yeah,
I'd fuck a guy.
and
And then, dude, like that's the ultimate horniest dude is like the bisexual dude. That's the ultimate
Yeah.
horniest dude, because I feel like that dude only cares about like coming.
yeah.
But
I mean, I feel like it's just weird. If you're watching a guy fuck a girl every day, eventually you're gonna be looking at the guy sexually, like, because you are looking at him sexually. He's
I
having
mean, maybe
sex
if it's
with
an
the
everyday
woman.
thing, but fuck, I've never even been interested in the.
And you might.
And I'm not saying I'm not I'm not like,
yeah.
oh, like, because I'm not one of those just, oh, I only watch lesbian porn, like, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, like I'm trying to watch some sex, but
Yeah, I mean, but like subconsciously though, dude, you're
but
watching.
I'm not but I'm never like, I've never typed in like big dick little fucking hole, or I don't know, like, I don't know, that's just the most insane thing I can think of. But like I've never typed in like any like or small penis, you know, or like buff dude or black guy or white guy or
yeah,
Taiwanese guy or.
yeah, because I know there's a lot of people that'll look for like people who like look.
I will
like
say,
them
not
or
too long ago, I
something.
got into a little Punjabi phase.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, the sketchier the video, the better. Make it look like you guys are in the war. Like,
This is horrible. Holy fuck.
look, I haven't been reading.
It's gay.
I
It's
haven't been
gay.
reading.
And you know what? A lot of girls think it's hot when I talk shit about porn. So I'm gonna keep doing that.
Are you not into porn, like, at all?
I do it sometimes, but it's like I said, like, it doesn't make me feel good. Like, it makes me feel like a bad person.
See, it
Like,
doesn't make me feel
I don't
bad, but
know.
I
would
I
so
probably
much-
hit it like less than 2 times a month. Two if it's just like
yeah,
I've been good.
That's
and I'm
very
not
healthy.
good.
That's very healthy.
Just because I know how I can get, and that's one thing that I'll never.
It's like
I would be. That's like one thing. Like, fuck that doing alcohol, fuck doing drugs, and all the other crap. Like, if I were to like legit get like addicted to watching porn, I would feel bad. Did you hear that?
She farted.
That's my girl.
She farted.
Every time she hops up on anything, like
What
if
the
she jumps up
fuck?
onto something, it's always like a little toot comes out. It's
Her
so
like
funny.
guts are like expanding. Like,
It's so funny.
the fuck.
But
yeah, I don't know. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
a
would
little bit.
never.
I don't.
But no, I've never felt bad.
It's like it's genuinely a degenerative thing to do for your brain. It's bad.
Oh,
for your
it's
brain.
bad.
It's
It's
bad
terrible.
for your like view on women. It's
That's
bad for a lot of
sometimes
shit.
that's why I don't even like Twitter. Sometimes is like really nuts because like it'll be like early in the morning and I'm like, God damn it, now I'm fucking horny. I'm like, holy shit, it's 5 o'clock.
I mean,
I'm
like-
fucking horny now.
I don't have Twitter, but fucking this streamer guy I watch all the time, he says all the time, he's like, the very first reply on Twitter is always an OnlyFans link. And like,
yeah,
and
no, it is.
because he talks about how like kids are like exposed to like fucking hypersexuality like all the time. Like
Oh,
it's just
yeah,
how
it's-
we were just talking about, like
yeah.
age 10.
If I was a
watching-
kid now, I'd be a fucking
Yeah.
sex freak.
well, even back then, I mean, watching hardcore porn,
And
as
I was like a
fucking
young
10-year-old,
guy that
like,
lost his like I was like out of like at least my friends.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's people that did it way younger than me, but like I was like barely 13.
dude, I had
Like I was literally barely 13 and like not even understanding anything but like doing it.
I was
It was so weird.
fucking, I was 17. You guys were playing house still. Like Jesus Christ.
It's like but I still feel like I wasn't like I'm still like I'm like the least amount of freaky of like most people I know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not into a lot of shit like that doesn't like fucking if Brooke's like secretly a fucking freako. I'm sorry, I'm not. Like I'm not like a weirdo. Like I'm not gonna do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I'll hit positions.
I get you.
I'll hit position. Like that's fine. Like
Yeah.
you give some drinks to me, I'll eat some fucking butt. Like I'll
The double underhook panty squancher.
like I'll do some. I'll be raunchy
Yep.
like that. But I'm not
Yep.
like I don't know.
I know.
I'm
yeah.
also really hairy.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of, I mean, like especially nowadays, there's a lot of girls who like front like they're like into like a lot of really crazy shit, but they're like super vanilla. So I
Yeah.
don't know. They don't, or like they want to be more experienced than they are, so they pretend like they're
And then-
more experienced, and then
they're afraid.
yeah. Well, hopefully not afraid.
I don't know.
Holy
I was
shit.
just trying to finish what you're.
No, it's just like I feel like there's like almost like a pressure for girls to want to be more freaky than they are instead of just being like comfortable and enjoying themselves.
Yeah,
like
it's fine to just have like regular fucking sex.
it's fine to just like
I wish people would understand.
do
It's
that,
it's
like-
fun. PSA. It's fine to have just regular sex.
yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking shoot a porn every time.
No, yeah. I mean like and it can still it can still be fun and energetic and cool, but like I don't know, people are like I want to be punched in the face and it's like
That's insane.
and then you do it and they're bruised and then it's like, "Oh my god, you bruised me." And it's like, "You told me to punch you in the face." Like
I would just be like, no, I didn't.
I only use
respect you.
10% power anyways. Like, it's like
Dude, yeah, that would be.
no. But
Dude, thank God, I've never had nobody be like slap me.
oh, for real?
No,
Oh, I mean it's
I've
I've done
be
much
like
more than
really
that, but
afraid.
it's crazy. I mean,
Because I like, and a thing about me is like, like when I get into that, I get into like really like, I wouldn't necessarily call it dog brain, but I get into like lizard brain when I'm horny, to where I'm just like mission, or like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like I just know that I know what I'm gonna do.
man.
And if you throw like certain things at me, I kind of just go with the flow. Like there was a time, earmuffs, babe. There was a lady who said like, spit in my mouth, and nobody's ever said anything like I've never done that. And without even thinking, I went, just like
There you go.
You know what I mean?
You're trying to go.
You know what I mean?
TTG.
Like just fucking reptile. Like
There you
just
go.
like and so that
Yeah.
was some because what if I like I don't know, I would think I would maybe not be into it, but just because I don't know, I also get very gentle when I'm about to do anything.
Yeah.
Like that's what
I mean, I've played a lot of roles for people. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really just into having a good time with somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I mean, as you get older, you don't want to fucking do all that anymore. I mean, it's like, No, I don't want to like hold a knife to you. Like, like no, not really. Like, it's kind of really stressful for me sometimes when I'm holding a knife to you.
Or Hamas hostage POV.
But yeah, dude. Hannibal Buress had this fucking funny bit about like having sex while you're high, and he's like on stage like humping, like doing the motion. He's like, and why are we doing this? And like fucking, I feel that
That's
like
so
really hard
funny.
sometimes. Like I'll be, because I mean I'm
Never with drinking, but yeah, if you're like high,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be like, I'll just start thinking
I
about
know.
like, wow, it's insane that I'm at, like, you put this thing into that. Like, you know, you just start like thinking about it and you're like, whoa. You're like, what the fuck? And, like, I totally get that.
no, yeah, I fucking, god damn. I mean, there's, especially when I'm in a committed relationship, there's sometimes where I'm like perma-stoned. I'm just high all the time.
Yeah.
But I try to take little breaks now because I don't know, it's whack sometimes just to be stoned for me all the time. But yeah,
I'm
no,
afraid to
I'm
take a
just
break.
like, oh, you want to have sex now? Like I'm like I can't even stand up. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's. Jesus. Did you get the Alex Jones game?
No, I didn't.
Fuck. Yeah. I think I'm gonna use that little PC laptop that I got. I think I'm gonna download it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, did you say it works on computer too, or just?
Yeah, it says it does. Over 10K downloads. I don't know for sure if that's true, but
I mean, did it just come out today?
no, it came out probably like Wednesday, maybe, or Thursday. 2 days ago. It's a few days.
Man, I would have loved to see the website on release date just so you could see if it said that or not.
Yeah, that's what I assume. That's what I assume. Which, dude, you ain't gotta fucking lie to kick it. We love the game. It looks so sick.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have a fake Gucci bag, and now I have no Gucci bag or fake Gucci bag.
I had a fake belt,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, no.
it's all right to fucking just have fun. Like,
Yeah.
that's all you got to do is just. That's all we're here for.
And I was like flexing that fake Gucci bag too. One of my old friends got it for me from the Philippines.
Oh,
He went to the Philippines. He said it was $2.
dude.
Oh man.
I just recently learned that the Philippines were potentially going to be a U.S. territory, but I guess they ended up not doing it.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that about Puerto Rico, but I didn't know that about the Philippines.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that would be
Holy
sick.
shit! You couldn't pay me to find Puerto Rico.
Really?
No, I could do it. Right? Fuck.
I got the good U.S.
Oh,
I got the good map in the what do you call it? But
Dude, I'm. Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. Fuck, dude. I'm so.
Puerto Rico.
I mean, like, sometimes I think I'm cultured because I cook so many like different kinds of cuisines and shit. But goddamn, dude, like I might be a little bit cultured, but I'm not worldly. I'm not worldly
Dude,
enough.
I'm learning new shit every day.
Yeah,
TikTok is really doing good for me.
I still don't do it.
It's done
Can't.
so much good stuff. Cesium.
Cesium,
That's what I.
aluminium.
You know, what is it? What is it? Not Trap Man. I said Trap Man last time. It was literally something different. Shout out to
wasn't
that guy
Trap
again,
Manny?
though. Was it? I thought it was. Oh man, the cesium thing, man.
Fuck. I feel like we've done this before too.
I
but
know. We've literally done it. We have to have fucking done this shit.
On pod.
Probably on pod, yeah. No, I actually really do. Especially because it so curates to what you actually like. Like I rarely ever get anything that will ever like upset me.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess it comes with a lot of risk, but it makes me feel good sometimes.
Please don't try this out.
Big Manny. Ah, man, I'm so sorry.
Big Manny.
Is
But
that
you called him Trap Manny because
wow?
he's black.
Is that racist?
That has to be racist. That's got to be racist.
It is. Fucking cancel me, dude.
Borderline racist, Jay.
God, that's gonna haunt me. What's that guy's name? Ben?
I think so.
It's Ben or Jake?
I don't know. He was like flirting with me though, low-key. Like
Yeah.
he
He was mad that you were with a lady.
yeah. Fucking I remember I did my little set or whatever about Jake from State Farm, and I guess it killed. I guess it fucking killed, but
It was funny as fuck.
I was pretty drunk, but fucking I remember the bartender told one of the guys that I was really funny, and then that guy came up to me and he was like, "Hey, I heard that your set was really funny. Like, dude, like, yeah, you rock, dude. Like you heard that my set was funny. Like, you didn't watch
what the
my
fuck?
set.
You're supposed to be watching this.
Like, he was the guy hosting the whole.
There was a bunch of people out on that patio.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, these are the mean girls.
Yeah, no, that's
Those are
the
the
Portland
mean
comedy scene. It's fucking
Those are the
insane.
mean girls.
And they're none of them are pretty. Even I'm sorry, no, that was rude. I'm sorry. Everybody's pretty. I love you guys, but but no, it was like, I'm like, dude, like you just heard from somebody that something I said was funny instead of like watching the thing that I said that that was funny, and you came up to me and tried to like give me props for you hearing about me being
There are
funny.
probably a bunch of. It might be a lot of ego in the.
I think it is.
Yeah, that would be insane.
I think
in
it is.
Portland.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, it was funny. Like, it was probably funnier than anything you said tonight. Like I don't know. No, I didn't say any of that. But like,
And then we jumped him.
and it was pretty much freestyle. Like, they really tarnished.
Kind of like B Rabbit.
They really tarnished Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, they did some fucked up shit.
And they took away his superpowers. He can't teleport anymore because he's black.
Now he just has to run.
Yeah, they clipped his wings.
That's Soros.
That's fucking neoliberalism in a nutshell.
Dude, I fucking hate them, and I
Oh, they wanna
I have fucking
they're-
State Farm. I'm pissed now.
They're trying to protect the black person, so they take their fucking powers away from them. There you go. You're
I
safe.
know-
You're
I
safe now because you're limited.
I know two people who are gonna stop that.
You and me. Why? Because
Because
we can.
Because we can't do fuck.
Because we can.
I was literally gonna be like, because we own black-owned business.
Because we own black-owned businesses. No, no, really though. They're telling
Yeah.
black kids this is all you're gonna aspire
Yeah,
to
no,
be.
that is really actually fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've never actually sat there and thought about that.
Mm-hmm. And then you think about it, and you're like, wow, that's just like what they did to Jake from State Farm. They made him black, but took away his power. You want any Cheez-Its?
Dude, those actually, I found out from the beach, Cheez-Its make my tummy hurt
Really?
big time because, so I have run experiments before and kind of just ignored the outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought them. I didn't eat them, and then I ate them on the way home, like when we were driving home. And when I got home, it was bad.
Damn.
So I know the outcome.
You know, yeah.
Something I don't know what's in it, but it tears me up.
Every time my tummy hurts, I just think I'm not hydrated enough. I'm like, oh, I haven't drank enough water.
Yeah, that's most of my headaches.
Yeah.
That's most of my headaches is just lack of water because I don't want to fucking fill the purifier up.
Man.
It's too much work, dude.
You're like, oh man, I don't want to drink the fluoride water, but I don't want to fill up the purifier. Oh god.
Dude, the
Then, meanwhile, I'm unscrewing the hose from the hose babe at work and filling my water bottle up, just glugging that shit.
I'm praying it doesn't affect you.
I'm just gawking that shit down, straight
3,000.
torpedoing that shit. Yeah. No, and I mean,
You're
like,
the dam.
like the way I rationalize it, it's like thanks to my mom for guilt tripping me all the time about like kids in Africa and like people in like more like destitute situations and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the spigot and I'm like, this is the water supply, and then I'm like, okay.
Oh, shit, they're drinking piss water.
And I'm like,
from
yeah,
an
there's
elephant
people fucking drinking shitty piss water and like
and,
that's
like having the big belly thing. Whenever I see that makes me so sad. Like when they get the big belly.
because
From
they're
like
so fucking
it's like
starved or
gas or
dehydrated.
something
Yeah.
in there. It's like, dude, that shit makes me so sad.
Yeah.
Like, fuck those poor people.
I know.
And then that's why I'm like, dude, I love America. Thank God that I'm here. I gotta be thankful for this.
I told you earlier, bro. I whistle the fucking national anthem once a
Dude.
day at work, bro. I don't even mean to. I'm up there on the scaffolding. When you hear me whistle the national anthem, I think I'm gonna die. That's why I'm doing that. I'm like fucking shaking on the scaffolding. I'm like, for the land of the free. Like, dude. I'm like, I'm so glad that I'm born into this world to do this. Look, scaffolding right there. Oh, you missed it. There was up on the Roman fucking brick building. Bunch of scaffolding.
Christ.
God damn. I would not like
Could you
to
imagine the fucking scaffold back then?
And
what were they doing?
making the mortar. Like, what the fuck? Like, how were they doing it? Like, oh my God.
Oh, Spec Mix. You guys should make a Roman concrete, Roman cement?
Yeah, they were just mixing ash in with their fucking.
You guys should do that. That would be
mortar.
really cool.
Yeah, that would strengthen the fucking concrete hella. Like, and I mean, I don't know if it would be applicable to our usage or not.
Yeah, we would never use it.
I really don't know.
Ever. But maybe somebody would.
Yeah, because like, I mean, they were building structures where the walls were like 10 feet thick. So, which is crazy. Like, those were 10 or 6 to 10 foot thick walls and shit like
insane.
that because they didn't have like rebar and like shit to like be like structurally sound.
Insane.
Now we can get away with a lot less like fill.
I mean, imagine all the stuff we do, and then that's like a long time ago. If not all the night, like we are pissed that we have shitty equipment.
Yeah. And then I'm like, was this just David Weekley for them?
Oh my God,
like
so mad. There's no way.
Like would they put those columns up in a day, 2 days?
Holy shit!
Like
how some badasses?
How long did it take them to build a column like that? You know what I mean? And then I was watching these videos earlier on fucking YouTube Shorts of these guys. They were chiseling marble in Italy, and they were like making like marble blocks and shit like that. And like they had these crazy details on them, and like they're just these precise chisels doing this work. And I'm like, dude, like if it took them that long to make that block, how long did it take the fucking the 12-year-old hod carrier to fucking help his fucking 20-year-old mason? Because motherfuckers didn't live past fucking 22. Like, there's no way that they were putting up columns like how we're putting up walls.
Yeah, it's insane.
And then you got insane. Like women like this, the daughter of Theodosius.
Temptress.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
God. If only you guys could see what we're seeing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's Roman history. Pure boys' night.
Yeah. I turned on the fall of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking sick. It's great. Man.
I just find the longest video in the feed and then play it while we're podding. God, I wonder how long the last one we even got. It had to have been over 20 minutes. Had to be.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That really disappoints me.
Is it gone, or do you think it's saved?
Oh no, it's saved.
Okay, cool.
It's just whatever we said.
I see.
You know, but I mean, dude, thank God the trusty, not dusty GoPro has done us great.
I know. The audio
really
capture
awesome.
on that is great. Fucking...
As long as I turn that thing up to 400, we're
we're golden. And like I said, you could send it to me. I could like make it. I could match the audio with the rest of the mic shit. Like make it a little more compressed, a little cleaner. But it's not completely necessary. Not completely necessary.
No, sure. All right. We probably hit
a good while.
Are you hearing noises?
I am, yeah.
All right, cool.
I
think it's the wind. It's pretty windy out today. It's November 17th.
Yeah.
Spooky Friday.
It could just be wind, or maybe the ladies.
I didn't spill the beans. I don't
Yeah.
even feel like I need to.
No, nice, yeah.
I feel like I might just go to sleep.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so like bottle it, put it on the shelf. Don't ever let it
Maybe I'll
get
tweet
shook
about
up.
it.
Maybe
I'll tweet about it.
Or I mean,
I might just subtweet for like 2 years.
Hey, are we gonna meet those guys for drinks or?
See you, folks.